Alrighty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meteorologist Liam Kenny, and I'm going to be going live for about 35 to 40 minutes, maybe even longer, and bring you the live coverage of the severe weather outbreak currently going on. It is just starting, as you might have guessed. Thankfully, we only have one tornado warning as of right now. It is southwest of Oklahoma City. Anywhere in this red, that is where we have the tornado warning. This does include Roosevelt and Copperton. Some very large hail is also associated with this. This is also included inside of a severe thunderstorm warning. Some very large hail is showing up here. Definitely on our hydrometer classification, you can see anywhere where that dark red to yellow is. That's where we have the large hail showing up on our hydrometer classification. And as we go ahead and take a look at the rotation on our super res velocity radar. There's a couple of different areas of rotation actually. Maybe a little bit of right in there, maybe somewhat right in there. There's a couple of different areas. We do have a pretty good sized hook echo associated with this particular system. There was one like right in there, but it has kind of died down. Here is the latest information. This doesn't expire in 45 minutes. This is included in northwestern Comanche County in southwestern Oklahoma, central Kiowa County, and also southwestern Oklahoma. This was issued at 5:39. It says that at 5:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located about 5 miles east of Warren, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Once again, this is not confirmed as of right now. However, it is a rotating supercell, so if you are in this tornado warning, get to the lowest level of a very sturdy building. I would suggest either getting into either a bathroom, a hall closet, or basement if you have one. Try and protect yourself from any falling debris by putting either a helmet or a pillow over your head. Just some very, very, very large hail is being associated with this particular system, so this could be a life-threatening situation. Once again, if you are in this tornado warning, get to the lowest level of a sturdy building, most interior room, put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. Do we have any viewers yet? Hey, Manny. Alrighty. Thankfully, right now, that's the only severe thunderstorm warning we have right now. I'll go ahead and bring up my graphics just so that way I can kind of explain what's going on just a little bit. Let's see here. Go ahead and take a look at our SPC Outlook for today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we do have that slight to enhance to moderate risk of severe weather anywhere we see that red showing up. So we're talking about really the whole entire east and central portions of the state of Oklahoma. That's where we have the best chance for seeing severe weather as of right now. So really, it's going to be a very active night, and it is just starting. I'll be with you every single step of the way to make sure that you stay safe. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can get another radar reading from a different radar site on this tornado warning. It's not very good. Let's see if Radar Omega has anything to show. Let's go ahead and see here if we can get a good reading on Radar Omega here. So there is a little bit of rotation showing up. I actually want to go to Twitter real fast. Meteorologist Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel is posting some stuff on Twitter that I'm going to show you right here. Getting a lot of stuff on Twitter right now. Here are some of the posts that Jim just posted. Very strong rotation with this supercell. This is a very ugly looking storm right here. Tornado warning continues for for Cook County in Minnesota. Let's actually go and see what that one's going on. It's not in our severe weather outbreak, but it is a tornado warning. So we'll go ahead and see what this one's doing. If we can even get a radar signal. Alright, so this is a tornado warning. There's really not that much rotation, honestly, with it. Maybe some right in here, but other than that, it really isn't that strong. This is not included in our severe weather center. We also do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning now just issued for the National Weather Service. Trying to go ahead and get the best radar site here. Both of these storms are very, very close to the radar site, so it's going to be kind of hard to get the best depiction we could. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and post this to my social media so that way I can get some more viewers on here. How you doing, Mr. Lukey? Alrighty. So once again, both of these systems are relatively close to our radar site. Our radar site is actually right here, and you can see that this line is very, very close to the actual storms. This storm is looking very, very dangerous. You can just see very large hail being associated with this particular system, and right here, as you can see on our hydrometer classification, where anywhere we see that dark red right here on our spectrum, that is large hail, and also the yellow is where we have giant hail. So we're probably talking in between maybe baseball to softball size hail, which is extremely, extremely dangerous. This is a tornado warning storm. The velocity signature really doesn't look that impressive on radar. There's really not that many areas of rotation. I mean, there's some very minor pockets of rotation somewhere right in here. But other than that, the system really isn't that dangerous as far as tornadic activity goes. There's still some very strong winds, especially on this northeastern side, potentially gusting upwards of 60 miles an hour. They just actually went ahead and continued the warning. So we could still be seeing a dangerous tornadic situation within this. But however, right now, I'm not really seeing any signs of dangerous storms or tornado rotation that could potentially indicate a tornado. So right now, the only thing that's concerning me with this one is the strong winds here on this eastern side and also the large hail. But as far as the tornadic activity goes, there's nothing here that is signifying anything to me. I mean, it could change, but as of right now, there's nothing really rotating in the system. I mean, really anywhere where that red is touching the green, that's where we have some rotation, but it really isn't that strong at all. Anywhere where the red is closest to the green, that's where we could have some rotation. But you can see on both radars here. Here's radar scope right here. There's a couple of different pockets of rotation. Here's radar omega, and you can just see there's really not that much rotation. So I wouldn't really be that worried at all at this point. However, both of these storms are warned. Some very, very, very large hail. We're starting to see somewhat of a hook forming within this one right in here. So still treat this as if it was a tornado, even though I'm not really seeing, once again, any signs of rotation. This is still a very, very, very dangerous storm. As you can see, anywhere right here, there is massive hail and extremely heavy rain. So definitely do not be outside. When thunder roars, get indoors, and there's a lot there, and there's tons of lightning also associated with this. So once again, if you were in this tornado warning, this does include Roosevelt and Copperton. It is moving, I think it's moving, let's see here, northeast at 40 miles an hour, so a very, very, very fast moving cell. Be on the lookout for 3-inch size hail. And please know that flying debris will be dangerous to those who are caught without shelter. Mobile homes could be damaged or even destroyed, and also damaging to roofs, vehicles, and windows could occur. And it is also likely that some trees will be damaged. Also, this includes northwestern northwestern Comanche counties and central Kiowa counties um, until the next 37 minutes passed. So once again, if you were in this tornado warning, get to the lowest level of a sturdy building, most interior room of that building. Try and put as many walls or things in between you and the outdoor world as possible. Once again, this expires in 37 minutes. As far as the severe thunderstorm warning goes, this expires in 21 minutes. This is in northeastern Jackson and central Kiowa counties. It's about 4 miles south of Warren, and it's moving northeast at very fast, 45 miles an hour. We did just get a brand new radar scan, so let's try and go ahead and see if we're seeing anything on the velocity. See if it's getting any stronger. Okay, so we're definitely seeing a lot more stronger winds now, especially right in here. Anywhere where you see that bright green, that's where the winds are getting stronger. Potentially gusting upwards of 50 to 60, maybe even close to 70 miles an hour. We are starting to see actually a little bit more rotation. You can kind of see how the red and the green is kind of getting closer together, and also a little bit more brighter. That's indicating stronger winds getting closer to each other. So this could be a sign of oncoming rotation. So once again, this is still a tornado warned storm. Get to the lowest level of the most sturdy building that you have. Put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. Once again, this expires in about 35 minutes or so. So we're going to be in this for the long run, and this is just the beginning of what is going to be a very active night. As you can see, we have a very high chance of severe weather. Actually, this area is actually under a torcon of 7, and that means that this area has a 70% chance of seeing a tornado within a 50-mile radius. So there's actually several different areas of rotation right now. As you can see on our radar, there's a little bit right. Whoopsies, come on, Pin. There we go. There's a little bit right in here. There's a little bit right in here. Maybe some a little bit right in there. But overall, this storm is a very, very, very dangerous storm. Not just for tornadic activity, but also for very strong winds, very heavy rain, and also for large and damaging hail. You see anywhere where this pink is showing up on our radar, that is very large hail. And we can also look at a different radar to try and confirm hail. As you can see on our slider here, if we go down just a little bit, we see this area where it says hydrometer classification. That also shows us some hail. So anywhere where you see this lighter red on our spectrum here, that is a mix of rain and hail. Anywhere where you see this darker red surrounding this yellow, that is large hail. And last but not least, anywhere where you see this bright yellow, that is giant hail. I think we actually just did we just got a brand new radar scan. So let's try and go back and see if we can see any rotation on our velocity signature. Alright, we're still seeing a couple of different areas of rotation. I think our main one actually is probably going to be a little bit... Come on, pen. Don't rat me out. Our first one's probably going to be right in here. There's still very, very, very heavy winds in this area right here. So this is still a very, very, very dangerous cell, not just for tornadic activity, but also for very heavy rain, large hail, and potentially damaging winds. We also do have a severe thunderstorm warning on the south of this, and this one also has actually a pretty decent hook echo, as you can kind of see right in there. Usually at the top of that, right in there, is where we have the worst weather. So let's try and go ahead and see if we see anything on the velocity. So I think actually right here is probably where the top of that hook echo is, so there's not really much going on there. But there's still plenty of rotation, especially here. Wow, this rotation is getting very, very strong. This is honestly very alarming to me. This is just a beast of a storm. Try and get to 2 frames here. Right there, that's exactly where that tornado warned storm has 3-inch size hail. Wow, that is incredible, Peyton. Wow. Jeez Louise, that's dangerous. Let's switch to 4 frames and see the correlation coefficient here. Yeah, you can definitely see that right there in the hydrometer classification, right there. Anywhere where that pink is showing up, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're seeing very, very, very large hail. Wow, that is incredible. Also, if any of you that are watching have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave those down in the live chat. I'll be more than happy to answer these. I'll be live probably over the next at least an hour and a half or so until this severe threat goes down. It's probably going to be at least throughout close to 9 or 10 o'clock, maybe even 11 o'clock in this general area. This is a very, very, very dangerous outbreak. I haven't seen an outbreak like this happen in, honestly, a very long time. We're actually now starting to see a brand new area of rotation form. Let me actually go back to the first frame here. And you can kind of see right here, there's actually two different areas. Our first one now is going to be on the front side of this hook echo. Right here, anywhere where that green is closest to the red, that's where we have a little bit of rotation. Somewhat right in here, we were starting to see a little bit of rotation, but it's actually starting to die down now. But this area right here that I'm circling right there, that's actually where we have the most rotation. We'll go back to 2 frames and let me show you exactly where that is. That's going to be right on that front side of that hook echo, right there. That's exactly where we have that rotation. So once again, if you were in this area, this is about, let me see how far this is from Copperton. This is exactly about 5 miles or so from Copperton. If you live in the city of Copperton, Oklahoma, get to the lowest level of the most sturdy building that you know. Do not be outside. Do not try and go outside to try and see if there's a tornado. Get to the lowest level of a sturdy building. This is a very, very, very dangerous situation, potentially life-threatening. Also, right here, you can see in Roosevelt, you are right in the middle of that very large hail. So, once again, if you are in this tornado warning or this severe thunderstorm warning, get to the lowest level of your house, most interior room. Put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. So I think we still have Mr. Lukey watching and Peyton watching. Oh, I think we just lost one. Go back to Radar Omega and try and see if we can get a... So you can definitely see on Radar Omega how the rotation is getting a lot more stronger, especially right in there. That's exactly where we're seeing that stronger rotation starting to form now. So this is a very, very, very dangerous storm that everybody needs to be highly aware of. We did just get a brand new radar scan, and you can definitely see how we are starting to see a very well-defined hook echo, especially right in there. This is a very, very, very dangerous looking storm right now. And you can just see this line is just now starting to form in Oklahoma. This line is going to be going all night long. You can just see right here, obviously the bulk of the line or the strongest action is right here, but really anywhere along this line. Look at the hook on that storm. Yeah, I know, Pagan. It's insane. Look at that right there. That is a perfect hook echo. Wow. Holy moly. Look at that. Look at that hook signature right there. That is just eerie to look at on the radar. Try and see if we can get a little camera view on that. Hang on a second. Try and see if we can get a little live cam action up in here. Alright, so here's Oklahoma City. Not really much going on here that we can see. Just some eerie skies. Nothing as far as tornadic activity goes. Come on. Dang, there's no radars in Copperton? What about Roosevelt? Wow, holy moly. Okay, let's just try and get out of Earth Cam. Alright, let's see what's going on in Copperton. Wow, look at that storm right there. Let's head back to our radar and see how that hook echo's doing here. Is it going to be bad in Grand Prix, Texas? That's what Martha asked. Let me see. Where is Grand Prairie, Texas at? Anybody? Can you tell me where that is? I'll be able to help you better if I know where that is exactly. Let's see here. Oh, Prairie. Hang on a second. Praie, Texas. On a map. Let's see here. So it looks like it's in the northeastern part here. With that tornado warning storm close to Arlington. Okay. Let's see here. This tornado warning storm, this is in Oklahoma right here. Close to Arlington. La 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 la. Is it near, this tornado warning storm right here? Grand Prix is a Dallas suburb. Okay, perfect. Alright, here's Dallas. Oh, Grand Prix is right here. Let me see here. Because let me go back to the Storm Prediction Center's website. Because it looks like you are, right in... Come on. You're going to be somewhere right in here. So I don't think you're going to be getting most of this stuff. I think the bulk of it's actually going to be up in here in northern Texas, north of Dallas, and like near Oklahoma City. So I think you are going to be somewhat in the clear. You still might be seeing this line come through here. Let me get back to the reflectivity. Because here is the line. Ooh, let me switch the color here. Because here's the line right here. It's still going to be heading northeast. But I think if you get anything, most of the wind shear and the stuff in the atmosphere that's trying to really build the most severe action, that's going to be staying, I think to the north of you. So you might be getting some bad storms, like as far as severity levels go. But I think the bulk of the action or the worst weather is going to be staying to your north. But you still might be getting some severe storms. So I wouldn't say that you're not going to get anything, but you're probably not going to get the worst of it. So I would honestly probably plan for a couple of thunderstorms tonight. They could be severe at times, but as far as the worst action, it's going to be definitely somewhere really either in northern Texas and then also really... Get out of my screen. It's probably going to be anywhere north of Dallas and really anywhere here in the central and eastern portions of Oklahoma. I hope that answers your question. Okay, I think some tornadoes. I don't really think that you'll get any tornadoes. It's honestly too hard to tell. Get this off my screen here. Let's see as far as the tornado outlooks go. Once again, you're going to be in that 5% range. The bulk of the action is still going to be in eastern and central Arkansas. Eastern and central Oklahoma. There's an observed tornado in Oklahoma. Oh, geez. Okay, let me go there. Let's see here. Is there any debris showing up here? gotta be somewhere right in here. Are you sure there's an observed tornado? How do you know that, Peyton? It's gotta be somewhere right on the tip of that hook. Right in there. There's really no velocity showing up here. I mean, there's really not much rotation showing up. I mean, the only area rotation I'm seeing right here is right there. Let's see if Radar Omega's coming up with it. Come on. Storm spotters confirmed tornado. Okay. Come on, Radar Omega. Here we go. Alright. Let's see if anybody's posting anything on Twitter here. No time to stop. Oh yeah, look at this one. Yeah, this is a good storm right here. Here's that tornado warning. Yep, observed. Now it's showing up right here. I'll retweet this for my account. Alright, so I think let me see if it's showing up now as confirmed on the warning here. Yep, a confirmed tornado was located 4 miles south of Copperton. Okay, so breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, this is now a confirmed tornado moving on the ground. This is a couple of miles south of Copperton. I'm not really seeing a CC drop. I think Martha just commented, I think if we get a tornado, it's going to be short-lived. Yeah, every single one of these tornadoes is probably going to be short-lived, considering these storms, like this storm right here, for example, this one's moving at 40 miles per hour. So this, if we see anything with these storms, I mean, while they might be short-lived, they're still probably going to be damaging. So yes, probably if we do see any tornadoes, whether they're going to be in northern Texas or in Oklahoma, they're probably going to be very short-lived. Honestly, Morris or anybody else, let me know if you see a CC drop that would indicate a tornado. Because the only CC drop I'm seeing was, like, you can kind of see it right there, moving north of Roosevelt, but it's saying it's south of Copperton. Might have been a brief touchdown. Yeah, it could have. I'm just not seeing any signs of debris on the CC. Let's see if we can look at the different correlation coefficient here. How far is this? It's about 7 miles. I'm still not seeing any sign of debris. Maybe it was like right in there. You can kind of see at the end of the frame, right there. There was a little bit of rotation, but other than that, I'm not really seeing any signs of a tornado. I mean, considering, yes, there is still a decent-sized hook echo on the reflectivity. You can definitely see that still. They actually just continued this severe thunderstorm warning. But I'm still not really seeing a good rotation signature. I mean, maybe a little bit right in there, something right in here. But other than that, there's not really that much else going on. But this is still a very dangerous storm, regardless. For those of you who are just joining us now, I'm currently bringing you details of the ongoing severe weather outbreak. Also, this storm could be cycling. Yeah, that's true, Peyton. We currently have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings and 1 tornado warning that I'm trying to focus mainly on. This was a confirmed tornado moving on the ground within the last 5 minutes or so. I've been trying to get a good reading on it on the radar, but there's really not that much going on. We are getting brand new radar signals within the minutes passing, and as you can see, we just got a brand new one. The rotation is honestly not looking as promising as it was. I really didn't see anything at all. Um, I think the only area that might have been a tornado was this area, kind of right in here where my mouse is going, right there. That might have been the little couplet that we saw, but regardless, this is still a very dangerous storm. They actually just went ahead and extended the severe thunderstorm warning. This tornado warning expires in 16 minutes. This was a confirmed tornado located about 4 miles south of Copperton, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So if we do see a tornado within the system, it's going to be very short-lived. And this cell is moving very, very fast at 40 miles an hour. This storm also has 3-inch size hail. And weather spotters or people that witnessed it was able to confirm the tornado. I've been trying to confirm it better here on radar, but there's just not really anything too promising as far as radar signals go, because you can clearly see that there's definitely a hook echo with the reflectivity. As you can kind of see right here, the hook is going to be that little dip right there, right on the top of that hook echo. That's exactly where we could have the tornado. There has been some signs of rotation on the velocity, but mainly it's just a very strong winds. Look at the strong winds here. 110 miles an hour. So we're now gusting over Category 2 hurricane force. This is a very, very, very dangerous storm. And also, this area of wind, also where the strongest winds are, this is going to be right at the top of that hook echo. So if you are going to be in the middle of that hook echo, you're probably going to be battling 100+ mile an hour wind gusts. This is going to be a very, very, very dangerous night, and this is just beginning. Also, I know we're still talking about the system, but we also have a main line that really doesn't have any severe warning storms yet, but going from Abilene north just to the west of Wichita Falls, we also have this line to keep a very close eye on over the next several minutes. Nothing right now along this line is severe warned at this moment, but everything right now is still southwest of Oklahoma City and Norman. It will be continuing to head north-northeast very, very fast. There's plenty of wind shear, plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. So really, if you are in this area, so we're talking about really the whole entire state of Oklahoma, especially central and eastern portions, northern Texas, and also getting into western portions of Arkansas, southwestern Missouri, and also Kansas. Really, I'm going to draw kind of a circle here and show you the area that we're most worried about. Anywhere in the circle that I'm drawing right now, that is exactly where we have the best chance for severe weather, but really the most severe weather action is expected right in here. So we're talking about Oklahoma City, the metro area, Tulsa, Springfield, potentially Norman, anywhere in these areas that I just mentioned to you. That's exactly where we're forecasting the most severe weather. Let's go back now to our one and only tornado warning. We're still seeing a very, very, very clear hook echo within this system. Very, very dangerous. Potential wind gusting upwards of 100 miles an hour. A very good hail signature also with it. As far as a tornado warning storm goes, we're still seeing some very large hail within the system. Also now we're maybe seeing a brand new area of rotation. Actually, somewhere right in there we actually might be seeing a brand new area of rotation. We're still seeing some very strong winds though, of at least 70 miles an hour, potentially gusting upwards of 100 miles an hour. So once again, if you were in this tornado warning, get to the lowest level of your house or building or anything. Brand new tornado warning spotted. Wait, no. Brand new tornado warning in Oklahoma City. Excuse me, in Oklahoma should be popping up soon. Okay. Yep, there it is. Why don't I just get the notification? Come on, Raiders. Come on, National. There it is. I just got the notification. Also, a tornado watch has just been issued. Let me go back to my Twitter, show you all where the tornado watch was just issued. This goes until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time. A couple of strong tornadoes are possible within this. Scattered hail up to apple size are possibly likely. And also scattered wind gusts upwards of 80 miles per hour. This is a very populated area. Over 9 million people in this area. Over 3,000 schools. And just under 200 hospitals. So this is a very, very, very populated area. This does include Waco, Killeen, Palestine, Granbury, Brownwood, McKinney, Dallas, Sherman, Parrish, and then up to Ida. This is southeast of Oklahoma City. So Once again, if you are in this area, really, this area where I'm about to draw is exactly where we have this warning right in here. Also stretching a little bit more to the eastward, including Dallas and McKinney. You are going to be in that tornado watch. That means that you probably will at least see a tornado warning, if not a tornado at least. Also, if you're just joining us now, if you have any questions or concerns that you would like me to answer while I'm doing a live stream, I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you might have. We're now seeing 2 potential areas of rotation within this cell. Our first one is going to be right in here, and then our second one is going to be right in there. So 2 potential areas of rotation within this supercell, right inside of this hook echo. I mean, this is just a perfect hook echo right in there. It's just absolutely eerie to look at on radar. Peyton, have you gotten any reports of anything else as far as wind reports, damaging winds, anything else like that? Actually, let me turn on my storm tracks here. There we go. Yep, so here was the tornado right here. Copperton, the one we just saw. We potentially have a brand new area. Now, let's see if we're seeing anything right now. Nothing with this storm track. This is still a very, very, very dangerous storm. Oh, why was there a tornado report here? The National Weather Service just posted something here on Twitter. What did they post here? Just that tornado watch once again until 2 a.m. Central Time, including Waco, Dallas, Wichita Falls, and up into central and eastern portions of Oklahoma. Either way, this is going to be a very active night for millions of people. Give me just a second. I'm kind of reevaluating my desk area here. Alrighty, there we go. So we're still seeing a very decent-sized hook echo associated with this particular system right here. I mean, you can just see just a perfectly well-defined supercell right in here. It's just absolutely eerie to look at on radar. Still some very, very, very strong winds. Potential rotation, maybe a little bit right in there and also right in there. I'm kind of surprised that the Weather Channel isn't doing extended coverage on this. They have just like the regular programming shows going on right now. Let's see if we're still seeing any hail associated with this here. Yep, we're still seeing some very large and damaging hail on the northwestern side of this tornado warning, the second one that just got issued here. Also, this extended warning goes out for another 38 minutes. This includes southern Cato County in southwestern Oklahoma and also eastern central Kiowa County in southwestern Oklahoma. They actually just went ahead and extended this severe thunderstorm warning right now. This does expire in 37 minutes. This is about 9 miles east of Copperton, moving east-northeast at 45 miles an hour. We could be seeing hail up to tennis ball size. So just a very, very, very dangerous situation that is going on. Also, any of you that are watching, if you want me to give you a forecast for your specific location or answer any questions that you might have, I'll be more than happy to answer those. Just comment those down in the live chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer those. The hook is becoming a little bit more disorganized. It's still very, very impressive, but it's becoming a little bit more disorganized. This is just a very, very, very scary storm. Wow, I'm now up to 356 subscribers? Wow. That's incredible. I really do appreciate all the subscribers. My new subscribers, it means a lot. Wow, look at the wind. Holy moly. Look at the wind right here, ladies and gentlemen. That is impressive. 69, 78, 75. Wow, there's some very strong winds associated with this particular system. All on the front side of this hook that's on the front side of this supercell. Any more severe warning storms right now? Nope, that's good. Just this one cell is causing all the trouble here. I think we're still seeing some hail associated with this also. Yep. Anywhere we see this dark red, that's also where we're seeing some hail. Wow, these are some very, very, very strong winds. Wow. Okay, they just went ahead and continued the tornado warning. There are several different areas of rotation now associated with this particular supercell. Really, right in there, it's all rotation right there. This is just scary to look at, honestly. This is a very, very, very dangerous storm, ladies and gentlemen. There's just so many different areas of rotation. Our strongest one's probably going to be really right in there. Really, this whole entire line right here is all rotation right there. We do actually now have a brand new report of a 1-inch tree limb broken and the shingles blown off of a house. This is also where that tornado was. So that tornado, we now have reports of damage within it. Probably just one of the many reports that we will be having over the night tonight. This is just a very, very, very dangerous storm. You can just see right here on radar scope, this whole entire line right here. This is just all rotation right here. It's just very, very scary. And you see we just got a brand new radar scan, really. Still seeing a very strong area of rotation right in here. All associated with this massive hook echo. I mean, anywhere right here, the winds are just extremely, extremely strong. We actually just got a brand new radar scan. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Just look at this massive area. Anything in front of this hook echo right here, let me bring it to 2 frames again. Oh, they just went ahead and continued the tornado warning again. Just shows you. Oh, so now this is actually observed. Let's see if they've actually confirmed this now. Let's try and go out of radar scope and bring it back up here. This is still observed. This is still non-confirmed yet. But I think we actually do have a brand new report of something here. Trying to see, because like all of the strong winds are right in here. There is a report of a tornado here too. Hey, you watching my coverage? Nice, nice, nice. This storm is massive. Yeah, we're getting like brand new reports of things. By the way, I'm now at 356 subscribers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, just let me get back to doing my thing. All right, bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us now, we are currently witnessing the first of many damaging storms, all associated with this massive supercell. If my pen wants to work, there we go. With this massive supercell that I'm currently drawing right now on the radar, we currently have one severe thunderstorm warning and one active tornado warning. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. As you can see, there was a very strong hook echo, and it is still very, very strong at this point in time. The velocity has been up and down within the system. There's still some very, very, very strong winds. Whether or not there is a tornado associated with it, there's still some very, very, very strong winds, potentially gusting upwards at 50, 40, 50, maybe even 60 miles an hour. There is a little bit of rotation. You can kind of see right in the middle of this green and red. The green is blowing towards the radar, and the red is blowing away from the radar. So really anywhere in the middle of that is where we have the potential area of rotation. It's been a lot stronger, as you can see within the frames that we have passed by. It was a lot more stronger, but now it's kind of starting to fizzle out just a little bit. But regardless whether or not this is a tornado warning storm, this is still a very, very, very dangerous storm that everybody needs to be aware of. This storm also has a history of producing hail, and we're still seeing some very, very, very large hail associated with it. Anywhere where you see this dark red, that is large hail on our spectrum, and also the yellow, that is giant hail associated on the spectrum. So probably we're talking about maybe apple to maybe baseball size hail associated with this particular storm. So this is a very, very, very dangerous system. If you are in this warning, you need to be on the lowest level of the most sturdy building that you have, most interior room, put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. I would suggest maybe getting into a bathtub. Also, maybe putting either a helmet, a mattress, or a pillow on yourself to protect yourself from any falling debris. Try and get to a basement if you have one, or anything that's just, super, super low to the ground. Once again, this is a very, very active and dangerous storm. And this is just one of many. As you can see, this is our first main supercell that is getting very, very close to Oklahoma City, and then our second one actually is right here, where we actually have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. This is included in Wichita Falls and Iowa Park. This is just one of many that we'll see tonight, most likely. So get ready, because you're probably going to be in it for a very active night. So very, very, very heavy rain associated with this severe thunderstorm right here. Also, we are seeing a couple of different areas of hail. Anywhere where we see this whitish pink color, that is where we have potential hail. We can go ahead and go to our hydrometer classification and see if we're seeing any of that. Nothing confirmed just yet, so we can't say yet that there is any type of hail being reported just yet. As far as tornadic activity goes, I'm not really seeing any signs of rotation on our velocity signature, so that is definitely a good thing, but this is still a very, very, very dangerous situation. This warning expires in 41 minutes, and this is included in southwestern Cotton County and southwestern Oklahoma, and also Wichita County in northern Texas. It goes until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This was observed at around 6:22 p.m. It's located about 8 miles southeast of Electra, and is moving pretty fast northeast at about 35 miles an hour. Beyond the way, we could see wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour within the system, and potentially quarter-size hail associated with this. We probably will also be likely seeing hail damage to vehicles and wind damage to roof sidings and trees. Once again, the locations include Wichita Falls, Burke Burnett, Iowa Park, Electra, Randlet, Shepherd, AFB, Pleasant Valley, and also Cashion. So once again, if you are in this warning, definitely do not be outside. Get inside as fast as you can. This is a very, very, very dangerous situation that can potentially going on. Let's make our way back up to our one and only tornado warning. The winds are getting extremely, extremely strong within this particular system. We now have potential wind gusts upwards of 70 to 80 miles an hour. So we're talking now over hurricane force winds within this particular supercell. As far as tornadic activity goes, we're still not really seeing that strong area of rotation that we would typically see within this type of system. There is a little bit right in here. The greens and the reds have to be a little bit more closer together in order for a tornado to form, but we're still seeing a very minor area of rotation. This is still a severe warned storm and also a tornado warned storm, and also this storm has a history of producing a tornado. There's already been a tornado reported within this particular system, so I would not be surprised if there is another tornado associated with this particular storm. As you saw, we did just get a brand new radar scan. We're still seeing some very, very, very impressive wind gusts, now upwards of 80 to 90 miles an hour, so we're definitely in at least Category 1 hurricane force. Once again, as far as tornadic activity goes, I don't think we're still seeing any of that. We're actually now seeing winds potentially upwards now of around maybe, let's see here. There's 75, here's 69. Wow, 104 miles an hour. Wow, that is impressive. Alrighty, so this is a very, very, very dangerous storm that honestly has a history of producing a tornado and will probably most likely produce another one. Also, now we're maybe seeing another area of hail on this tornado warning. Excuse me, on this severe thunderstorm warning here. Yep. Wow, some large hail being reported now. So anywhere right here, there's large hail, and also right in here. So this is a very, very, very dangerous situation that is happening right now. Once again, this severe thunderstorm warning expires in 22 minutes until about 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Wichita and northern Comanche, Caddo, and northeastern Kiowa counties. This is near Fort Cobb and 5 miles northwest of Mears, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour, so a very, very, very fast-moving cell. A tornado warning is also in effect for a portion of Katy County, where this severe thunderstorm may be potentially producing a tornado. 2-inch size hail is being reported within this, and potentially wind gusts upwards of 60 to 70 miles an hour. So this is a very, very, very dangerous storm. Whether or not you're in the tornado warning, you need to be in your safe shelter immediately right now. Still really not seeing too strong of a rotation signature on the velocity that would possibly indicate a tornado, but we're still seeing some very heavy winds, potentially ranging from around 30, maybe 50, maybe even 60, 70, 80 miles an hour is also on the table within this cell. So this is a very, very, very dangerous, potentially life-threatening situation that is happening right now. We also do have another severe thunderstorm warning to the south of it that also is in Wichita Falls and Iowa Park. As far as the tornado action goes, this is not a tornado warned storm. This is just a severe warned storm with some very heavy rain right in this general area right here. So, once again, if you were in this warning, definitely get to the lowest level of a sturdy building. Put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water. Please stay on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate it. Okay, so the hook egg is actually getting a little bit more well-defined now, which is honestly a little bit concerning to me. Let's see if we're still seeing... Yep, there's a little bit of rotation still showing up. There's still some very, very, very strong winds, especially right in here. But as far as the rotation goes, there's still not that much rotation going on right here. So that's really honestly why I'm not too concerned as far as tornadic activity goes. But this is still a very, very, very dangerous storm. Still seeing winds upwards of 50 to 60 miles an hour. So honestly, it's not, you know, saying, hey, this is not a severe storm, because it is. It's definitely a very dangerous storm, at least. I really do appreciate my subscriber count getting up to 356. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really helps out the channel a lot, so I really cannot thank each and every one of you enough that is a current subscriber. It really does help out my channel a lot. Also, I appreciate the 2 likes that we have. It also really does mean a lot to me. I know it really doesn't look like it, but it really, really does. The amount of support that I've gotten on this channel is just absolutely incredible. So I really cannot thank each and every one of you enough that has supported me throughout my weather career. All right, now 3 likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. It does really mean a lot to me. Give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and post this to my Facebook, just so that way maybe I can get some more viewers here and let them know what's going on right now, because this is a very, very, very dangerous afternoon for millions of people. Oh, shoot, my bad. What the heck? Come on. Alright, so they just went ahead and continued that tornado warning, as I would have guessed they did. Alrighty here. Whoopsies. There we go. Let's see if we can go ahead and see if there's any new... Ooh, yeah. So you can kind of see, we're actually seeing a brand new potential area of rotation showing up here on the velocity signature. Kind of see right here how the green is getting a little bit closer to the red. That's potentially indicating maybe a new area of rotation. That is not what we want to see. See if we can go ahead and get a live cam for this city right here. And a DARKO. And a DARKO. Oklahoma live cameras. Wow, look at this one. Come on, what just happened to the camera that we were at? Alright, well, I guess the internet does not want us to see any live cams on there. And you can definitely see there's a very good hook echo associated with this particular system. That's exactly where we had the potential debris, rotation on the velocity signature. Also, there is potential hail, also very damaging hail associated with this particular system right there. So this system is a very dangerous storm on all causes, whether it be very heavy rain and tornadoes, damaging winds, hail. Really, it's all of the above, considering all the threats within this particular system. This thing is just an absolute beast of a storm, and you can definitely see it has a perfectly a well-defined hook echo right in this general area right there, exactly where that is. That's exactly where the hook echo is, and it's continuing to move in this direction right here. So this is just a very, very, very concerning situation. This does expire in 13 minutes, so they'll probably go ahead and reissue it or extend it, considering how fast it's moving, and it's still staying very perfectly intact. We did just get a brand new radar scan, so we can go ahead and see if anything has changed. We're still seeing a minor area of rotation, maybe actually two different areas. One of them somewhat maybe right in there, but I think our best one's probably going to be somewhere right in there where the green is closest to the red. Somewhere right in there is potential where we have a rotating supercell, or a rotating updraft is what they call it, actually. And regardless of whether or not there's a tornado or not, look at all of this very heavy winds on the front side of the system. We're seeing winds of at least 50 miles an hour, over 80. Some areas, I saw a report, where was it? Right here, this is 91, 93. So regardless of whether or not there's a tornado or not, this is still a very, very, very dangerous storm that is producing very large hail, extremely heavy rain, and also some very, very, very strong winds, and potentially now a tornado threat. You can definitely see now on this eastern side of the rotation, wherever that pink or like the red is, we're now starting to see some very, very, very strong wind gusts now in this area of rotation, potentially gusting upwards of 50 to 60, maybe even close to 70 miles an hour is not out of the question. So this could potentially be a life or death situation if you do not take this seriously. Once again, this is just one of very many severe warning storms. As you can see, obviously, this is our main one, associated with this massive severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, this cell is just an absolute beast itself with a very clear hook echo. You can see right in there, that's exactly where we have the hook echo. But also to the south of this is where we also have a severe thunderstorm warning along this line of supercells right here. This is included also with Wichita Falls. It expires in 26 minutes, and this is in southwestern Cotton County in the state of Oklahoma in the southwestern part, and also in Wichita, Kansas, and northern Texas. And this is about 7 miles east of Electra, moving pretty fast at 35 miles an hour, where we could be seeing wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour and maybe hail the size of quarters at least. We are probably expecting some hail damage to at least vehicles and maybe some wind damage to roofs, sidings, trees, maybe some shingles being blown off of houses. As far as the locations that could be impacted within the system, they include Wichita Falls, Burke, Burnett, Iowa Park, Electra, Randlet, Shepherd, AFB, Pleasant Valley, and also Cashin. So if you were in this severe thunderstorm warning, whether or not it's a tornado warning storm or not, definitely be taking this very, very seriously. And this is all along a line of very strong to severe thunderstorms. I'll actually kind of explain to you what's going on here if I can get all this stuff off my screen. Here we go. So what's going on right now is that we've got a very strong upper level low. If I can draw with my pen here, that would be great. Let me zoom in just a little bit more on my screen to get it to where I need it to be. We've got a very strong upper level low that's somewhere over the Four Corners region. Along with that, you've got moisture pouring in from the southern Pacific, a cold front on the back of this indicated in blue triangles. Also along this is a dry line that's also going to be associated with blue domes. And then along with that, you've also got moisture being poured north from the Gulf of Mexico that is also increasing dew points and bringing moisture into the atmosphere. So all these factors, including areas of low pressure, dry line moisture, wind shear, dew points being off the charts, these are all the conditions that we need for a severe weather outbreak. And as you might have guessed, considering we have that, that is exactly why we're seeing the potential for severe weather right in here, exactly where that line of storm is. So going all the way from south of Abilene through Wichita Falls and west of Oklahoma City, that is exactly where we have the most severe weather going on right now. And as you might have guessed, this line is only going to get stronger. This is all moving northeast at about 30 or so miles an hour. So even in Oklahoma City, you are not in it yet. You're probably hearing thunder and lightning off in the distance, but you're not in it yet. This system is going to be in your neighborhood within the next hour. So this is knocking right on your doorstep as we speak. Especially this storm right here. This is the storm that we've been watching very closely over the last half an hour or so. I've been live now for about an hour and 8 minutes or so, and all I've been really reporting on is this particular cell because this cell has remained so dangerous ever since I started live streaming on YouTube. You can definitely see right here on the northern part of this warning, right here, anywhere where you see that whitish purple, that's where we have potential hail hail ranging anywhere from apple to baseball size. And then also, as far as the tornado warning storm goes, right here you see how there's a little bit of a hook echo associated with it. That is indicating a potential tornado. And we can go ahead over to our super res reflectivity, our super res velocity, and try and see if we can see any rotation showing up that could potentially indicate either a rotating supercell, a rotating updraft, or a potential tornado rotating down towards the ground. Thankfully, right now, we're not really seeing too many signs of rotation. You would have to have the greens and the reds closer to each other. We're still seeing a little bit of minor rotation right here in this area, but we're not really seeing too much tornado activity. But however, look at all of this area. You see right here where I'm drawing, or I'm circling right here, anywhere where it's kind of like that orangish, yellowish, purplish, that is indicating very strong winds. And you can definitely see right here, as I'm showing you, we're seeing winds potentially gusting upwards of 90 miles an hour. This is hurricane force, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking, about low-grade tropical storm. We're talking about potentially a high-grade Category 1 hurricane. Now, that might not sound as much, but, think about, what, a hurricane usually does. And that's exactly what we potentially could be seeing within this particular cell. So yes, even though this system may not be dangerous as far as tornadic activity goes, we're still seeing, a lot of other impacts within the system, including very heavy rain, potential hail, upwards, of maybe baseball to maybe golf ball size hail, and winds gusting upwards of hurricane force of at least 80 miles an hour. So this is a very, very, very dangerous storm that we have to keep a very, very, very close eye on. You can see, this storm is just an absolute beast. It's just so big and so wide. Anywhere where you see this yellow in the box, that is a severe thunderstorm warning. And the National Weather Service issues that when they see winds of at least 40 miles an hour, potentially gusting upwards, hail the size of at least maybe penny or quarter size hail, and potentially a tornado. So obviously we have all that, and that's exactly why they went ahead and they've just been reissuing this severe thunderstorm warning for the last several minutes or so. We also do have a brand new tornado warning now. This does include, I just got the warning on my phone. Give me just a second. This includes Chickasha. I think I'm probably saying that wrong. Chickasha, Oklahoma, Blanchard, Oklahoma, and Verdon, Oklahoma, until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'll actually go ahead and show you that right here on the Twitter. This is exactly where this new tornado warning. Actually, wait, this is actually observed. Okay. Is this the one that I've been forecasting? Verdon, where is that at? Yep. Okay, yep, this is the brand new tornado warning. This is actually observed now, so we might actually have a tornado rotating on the ground as we speak. Oh, yeah, look at that. Here we go. Okay. So this is a very, very, very dangerous storm now. This is a confirmed tornado rotating on the ground. As you can see right here, let me break this down for you. Right here, this is the head of the hook echo. Let me draw that a little bit better here. Here's the head of the hook echo. You can see easily there is a very strong area of rotation right in here. That green is very, very close to the red, very, very bright, indicating two very strong wind currents blowing in opposite directions, running parallel to each other at very high speeds, making a rotating supercell in the atmosphere with a rotating cloud coming down to the ground in a funnel shape, thus creating a tornado. As far as, let's go ahead and see if we can see any debris showing up on the radar. Trying to see if I can see a CC drop. It's really hard to tell, honestly. It's gotta be somewhere right in there. Honestly, I'm not really seeing too much of a CC drop. So that's what we want here. In case you don't know, a CC is basically, or short for correlation coefficient, is basically sending out radar signals and trying to find anything in the air that's flying except for like rain. So, for example, like debris, and if there is a debris showing up, and if there is a debris ball showing up on the correlation coefficient or the CC, then we can relate that back to where the velocity is we can relate that back to where the rotation is showing up on our velocity radar, and if we can see that there is a debris ball showing up where the rotation is on the velocity, we can basically pinpoint out that there is a tornado, considering a tornado would be picking up the debris and and showing us a debris ball on the correlation coefficient. So once again, this is a now confirmed tornado just to the south of Anadarko, moving very, very fast. This warning expires in about 3 minutes or so, 48 minutes now, within this new warning. Weather spotters reported a tornado 4 miles south-southwest of Anadarko, moving east-northeast at 40 miles an hour. So this is a very, very, very fast-moving storm. If we do see a tornado within this system, it's going to be very, very, very short-lived. However, even though it might be still short-lived, we're probably still going to be seeing a lot of impacts within the system. Even though a tornado might be moving very slowly, very fastly, it can still be very dangerous and potentially very deadly. So I'm trying to see if I can figure out, they said east-southeast about 4 miles an hour. 4 miles. So it's probably going to be somewhere right in there. Because that's probably where the center of the city is. I'm trying to get the east-southeast. So probably somewhere right in here. And the rotation keeps moving, so it's probably going to be kind of hard. But we're still seeing a very, very, very dangerous storm moving. You can see potential area of circulation right there, and then maybe a brand new area right in there. So with two potential areas of rotation. Trying to see here if I can get a good reading on our correlation coefficient here, if we can see any debris walls showing up here. Let's play this back to see. So it's got to be somewhere right in here. Give me just a second, my friend texted me. Alrighty. Oh, hey, Peyton. Welcome back. I just saw your comment, Peyton. There is a observed tornado once again within the storm. Yep, I know. I just got the notification on Twitter. Yep. It's very, very dangerous. Sorry, I'm texting my friend on my phone while I'm trying to do this. So there's still a very, very clear defined hook echo within the system. You can see right there. That's where we have the potential area of rotation. Actually, there's probably two areas actually right here. You can kind of see there's one maybe right in there, and then potentially another one somewhere right in there. So two potential areas of rotation within the system. So this is, as you might have guessed, a very, very, very dangerous storm that we're watching right now. I'm trying to go through my Twitter on my other computer to see. Dang, this kid has 929 people watching his coverage, but there's only 2 people watching mine. Wow, that's honestly just sad. Oh, he's got so many storm chasing his. Well,
oh my goodness. Even if you would like to share it on YouTube.
I need to probably get radar scope for my computer, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Just seeing if anybody's posting anything new on Twitter that I might be able to share with all of you that are watching here. Yep, they're still saying a tornado is on the ground. Yep, there's still some very good rotation within the system right here. Yep, I see it. Yep. Hey, do you have anything else on your phone or Twitter or anything that you would like to share with me? I can go ahead and mention it here on the live stream. If my radar wants to load, that'd be great. Come on, radar scope. So we're still seeing a pretty good sized hook echo associated with this particular system right here. You can see it definitely right. And there's exactly where we have that hook echo right here. This is still a very severe warning storm. You can see that they've just been reissuing and reissuing this severe thunderstorm warning, considering it's just not stopping at all. And we now have actually several different tornado warnings associated with this particular cell right here. East of Abilene, here is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that actually just got issued. Really can't get actually a good signal of it, considering it's directly right over a radar site, which is honestly a little annoying, considering I won't be able to get the best radar signal of it. That's kind of annoying, honestly. Why isn't this loading? I apologize that my radars are being annoying. Alright, so once again, there's now 2 of them. 1 east of Abilene, 1 northeast of Abilene, and then 2 right near Wichita Falls. I'm trying to see if we can see anything as far as tornadic activity goes. Wow, this one near Wichita Falls is really getting strong. This one is really picking up in wind speed. And this tornado warning, wow, look at the rotation signature on this one. Holy moly. You can see right here. Wow. Holy moly. Look at that rotation right there. That is a perfect signature. That is a perfect rotation signature right here on the velocity. Wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour, potentially. If anybody else has any questions, comments, or concerns they would like me to be that you would like for me to answer during the live show, I'll be more than happy to. If anybody has anything that they want to tell me about the outbreak, if anybody has any information that you would like to share with the audience, I'm good with that too. It's always more fun when I have my viewers or audience interacting with me during my live stream. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to comment those down in the live chat. I'll be more than happy to answer those right here during the live coverage. Really, the main reason why I do these live coverage things is that just so that way people can ask me questions and interact with me. I just saw your comment from Gojo 2600 Gaming. Hello there. How bad is it out there? It's pretty bad. Let me tell you that. We've got several different severe thunderstorm warnings. Only thankfully right now we have one tornado warning, but this is shaping up to be a very, very, very active night, especially across northern Texas and east central Oklahoma. We've already had one confirmed tornado, actually two confirmed tornadoes, excuse me, and it's probably shaping up to be a brand new one, as we can see by right here by our velocity signature. It's just a very, very, very active night here, and potentially a life-threatening night, unfortunately. And my job as a meteorologist is to make sure that everybody knows what's going on and everybody can stay safe. So if you are in this tornado warning, this expires in exactly 39 minutes from now. This includes central Grady County in central Oklahoma and southeastern Cato County in southwestern Oklahoma. This is now a confirmed and damaging tornado 4 miles south-southwest of Anadarko, moving east-northeast at 40 miles an hour. So even though this is a very, very, very fast-moving system, the tornado will probably be mostly short-lived. However, even if it is short-lived, it probably will still be damaging and potentially life-threatening. Okay, I think the National Weather Service just went ahead and continued a tornado warning. I just got the notification on my Twitter. Yep, here we go. This is an observed tornado. So a very, very, very dangerous situation. I'm trying to go ahead and see if I can see. Where did they say it was? Right here. Wait, here a second. Verdon. Okay, so it's actually somewhere right in here. So it's probably right over Verdon, if not. I mean, considering right here, that's exactly where the rotation is. I live on the eastern coast of the Outer Banks, and it has been really, really windy today. I think we got 15 mile an hour winds today, and a couple of water spouts today too. Wow, yeah, there's actually been a tropical disturbance off the coast of North Carolina. It's been trying to get itself formed a little bit, but it's been battling so much wind shear and upper level winds right now over the last week and a half or so. So it really hasn't been able to form. But yeah, I've been I live in northeastern South Carolina in Horry County. So I've been getting a couple of different scattered showers and thunderstorms over the last couple of days, but I think the bulk of the action has actually been, in the Outer Banks. It's been, yeah, I can tell it's been really, really windy there. And obviously, within the tropical systems, it's not out of the question to see, a couple of rotating supercells within the outer bands that could potentially produce tornadoes. So yeah, I'm not shocked. Also, I really do want to say thank you to everybody who is a current subscriber. Excuse me. On my channel. My channel just hit 356 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for all the support. I'm actually going to join this room on Twitter and talk with a local meteorologist and see if I can actually get him to talk on here with us. Give me just a second. Oh, this reminds me of May 6, 2015 for some reason. Was that like the Moore, Oklahoma tornado or something? Exactly, Kitty Hawk. If you want to track the emergency alerts.
He's got the image. You just asked
Yeah.
variation. You just
Oh yeah,
DM
Kitty
with
Hawk.
the
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that area. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I agree too as well.
Hey, Andre.
What's up, Liam? How's it going, dude?
Good. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now with live severe weather coverage.
Nice.
Yeah, my channel just
So
hit.
you're talking to us while you're live streaming?
Basically, kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, if you're live streaming, I can tell everybody on there too. There's a lot of storms going on right now. If they can hear me, I don't know if they can hear me.
Yeah. Actually, wait. I'll put you closer to my microphone. Say that again.
There is a lot of severe weather going on in Oklahoma. There is a tornado warning near Verdon, and they have confirmed it is on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a really dangerous situation going on today.
Yeah.
Everyone in the Oklahoma and Texas region needs to monitor the progress of these severe storms because this is just a dangerous situation unfolding right now.
Yeah, the rotation on the velocity for the one near Vernon is getting stronger and stronger, and I'm starting to see a CC drop now.
Yeah, hope people take things seriously today. Have your weather radios on hand, and please tune in to your local meteorologists and National Weather Service announcements.
Yep.
Yes.
Please stay.
If you're in town of Verdon, you need to be taking cover now.
Yeah, please.
And also, if you need a weather TV station, you can go to KWTV on there.
Yep.
On their app.
Everybody, please, if you were in this warning, if you're watching from home or wherever, if you're in this warning, please get to the lowest level of your home or sturdy building. Put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. Get into a basement, interior bathroom. Try and put a helmet on. Put a mattress over your head or a pillow to protect yourself from falling debris, and stay in there until either myself, one of my friends, or your local news station or your local authorities tell you it's safe to get out. This is a life or death situation that needs to be taken very, very seriously. This is not a drill. This is a very dangerous situation that everybody needs to be highly aware of.
Yes, and I have a question. I'm in Missouri, you see, and I'm wondering when this is going to hit our area. And,
Missouri.
because I saw a couple spells earlier about in the radar thing, and it looked a little bit of cellular. But I don't know when this is supposed to hit, Branson area or Springfield area.
Okay, so Springfield is in the southwestern quadrant of Mississippi. Missouri. You are going to be in that slight, maybe to moderate to maybe enhanced risk of severe weather. The bulk of the action is going to stay probably in central and eastern Oklahoma, but we could see a couple of supercells getting into southwestern Missouri, near Springfield. If you do see anything, you could see a couple of severe storms, but I think that if you do see anything, it's not going to be anything as bad as what people in Oklahoma are seeing. So I wouldn't rule out a severe thunderstorm or potentially a tornado warning, but if you do see anything, it's not going to be anything as bad as what people are going to be seeing in northern Texas or Oklahoma.
Yeah, okay.
Would you agree to that, Andre?
Hello? Yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
There's now let me see here.
Hello?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's now 10 severe thunderstorm warnings and 1 tornado warning that's getting very close to Norman and also Oklahoma City.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, oh my gosh! Yeah. Look at the rotation on the tornado warning is now so tight. It is so incredible. I'm trying to see if I can see a debris ball. Oh my gosh, the rotation is now so bright. It's honestly scary to look at on the radar. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad on here, actually.
Are you using radar scope or what are you using?
I'm looking at the radar on the TV station, but yeah. I can also look at radar scope, but it looks pretty bad on the TV station.
Yeah. I'm monitoring your comments in the live chat, everybody. This is more than a coincidence, but I'm related to the White brothers. Okay. Josh, this is gonna be all over the news in the morning. Yeah, I would bet it is probably gonna be all over the news, considering how many reports we're getting right now. This is a very dangerous situation.
Tell him I'm on here too. Just tell him I'm on here giving an update on the space so they know that there's a space going on.
Okay.
I'm
By the
clear.
way, everybody, in case you hear background talking, I'm currently on a severe weather space on Twitter. Then I'm talking to a couple of different storm chasers and meteorologists. So that's what you're hearing.
Okay. Yep.
Y'all should go watch my coverage on YouTube.
Well, I will, but I was just starting this thing, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Andre, do you have your radar up?
Yeah.
Do you have your radar up, Andre?
I'm in the middle of something, but I will.
What?
There's a bunch of lightning strikes going on at once.
Where at?
That is not good.
In Chickasaw. Like, at once. Like, they're all going out.
Oh Lord, that's not good. This is gonna be such an active night.
Also a blank time.
Everybody that's watching, please tell all your family, friends, parents, and everybody else you know to get on the stream and start watching. Because if they live in this area, they need to be watching this area. I will bring them live coverage of this and make sure that they know exactly what's going on. So if anybody needs tell anybody to watch it, go ahead and tell them right now. Because let me tell you, this is getting to be a very, very, very dangerous and potentially life-threatening situation.
Like, I didn't even know it was going to get this bad. Has anybody heard EF5 ever happen or anything like that?
What's that?
Or EF4 or 3? Like an EF1 or EF0? Have they ever confirmed that yet?
Let me see here. I did get a couple of tornado reports earlier. Let's see here. I've gotten a report of a 3-inch tree limb broken, power lines are broken. Let's see here. Rain reports. Here are some other reports. Another tree limb broken. Just other stuff like that. So yeah, there's numerous reports here. I think all along the storm tracks of because the one storm that's currently tornado warned, it's already produced two confirmed tornadoes. So that's what those reports were from.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know anybody, and there's no family who is in Oklahoma, so I'm safe. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you're safe. Wow, there's now potential 3 different areas of rotation within the supercell. Wow, holy moly.
That's incredible. You know, everyone that's in even a severe thunderstorm warning, I advise you to also be in your safe place.
Yes, please do, honestly. I mean, whether or not you're in a flash flood warning, a tornado warning, or a severe thunderstorm warning, please shelter as if it was a tornado, considering even if it's not a tornado warning, you're probably still going to be seeing winds gusting upwards of tornado force that could easily knock down a tree over your house, uproot trees, and potentially, blow debris into your house that could potentially, injure you very badly. So even if you're not in a tornado warning, please shelter with the system as you would if it was a tornado warning storm, considering the impact we're seeing with this system. And this is just an absolute life-threatening situation.
So do we know if it has created a line yet, like it said it was going to?
Yes, it has. There's a clear line. There's a clear squall line.
Okay, good. Because on this picture that they're showing, it looks like it has little bumps in it. It's not like a straight.
Yeah, and then also on the eastern side of the system, before even the rain happens, where I'm seeing winds on the reflectivity gusting upwards of 105 miles an hour. Potentially upwards of 114 miles an hour, actually. Excuse me for that.
I'm seeing a cell near Hanukkah City, probably heading towards part of Kansas on the borderline. So you might want to keep an eye on that one.
Hanukkah, Kansas. Let me see where that is. Hanukkah City.
Oklahoma.
Yes, I see. Wait, like Ponca City or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, but I don't see anything close to me. I mean, if there is anything close to me, I'll probably worry about it.
Yeah, that cell also near Ponca City is also severe warned.
I see one near Fort Scott, Kansas.
Yeah. What cities are affected? So I can check the local news there. Okay, so to answer your question, in the live chat right now, the cities that are being most affected right now is going to be, I would say, Verdon, Oklahoma, Anadarko, Oklahoma, I don't know Andre, how would you say this location? It's spelled Chickasha.
Chickasaw?
There you go. Thank you. Chickasaw, Oklahoma, Amber, Oklahoma. Really anywhere near and around Oklahoma City, I would check. Wichita Falls, down towards Dallas, Wichita Falls, anywhere around that area. Ponca City up to Wichita, Kansas. Anywhere really going from Dallas up towards Abilene, maybe up to Oklahoma City. Really anywhere in that area, I would honestly be checking the news tomorrow morning.
I'll be checking the news tomorrow morning as well. They'll probably mention it somewhere in the news.
Oh yeah, I'd be shocked if they wouldn't. I mean, I'm surprised only that there's only one tornado warning right now, considering all the severe
There
alerts.
is one chaser in Branson at Joe's Tuna.
Okay. Wow, holy crap! There's
Chaser
now
I think.
there's now 3 different areas of potential rotation within the supercell.
Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly.
Yep.
What's going on now?
Okay, so apparently now there is a cell in Osage City.
Where's that at?
Or not Osage, but Burlington. That's in Kansas.
Burlington,
And it's
Kansas.
looking pretty strong.
Burlington. Is that where is that in regards
Near
to?
Ottawa. No, Ottawa. It's Ottawa.
Is it near Wichita?
No, it's in Kansas. It has a it right now has a special weather statement. Right now, it says Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 6 miles north of Gridley, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard wind in excess of 40 miles per hour and a half inch hail. Storage radar indicated impact doesn't.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yes, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some hail associated with it. I'm trying to see if I can get the wind speeds right now on it. Let's see
I'm
here.
trying to see if I can get that live stream on here. Hold on.
Just search up Liam's weather on your phone or your YouTube. Yeah, this wind's upwards of 40 miles an hour. Trying to see if I can get a good hail signature.
Because they don't apparently have a video of that. But
Okay. Yeah, there's no.
They had a live video of it or a live cam of it, you know. See if they had like.
Yeah, there's definitely a line now. Wow, that tornado warning is getting so close to Oklahoma City. Also, it's getting close to Moore too.
Yes, of course.
Oh, shit.
There's a couple cells also near Butler, Missouri, that are trying to create some near Fort Scott and the Missouri line.
Let me see here.
And Nevada, where Nevada and no Fort Scott's at. That's close to where I live, but where Fort Scott and
There's really nothing going on in Missouri right now. There's a couple of them maybe up near Kansas City and Columbia, but other than that, near
something going on.
there's not really much going on near Springfield.
Well, I'm just seeing in Fort Scott that they have some cells near there that are trying to pop up.
Yeah. I'm looking really. Oh wow, there's some very strong wind. The rotation now is kind of dying down. With that one near Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Probably because it's been going on for so long.
Well, honestly, this is probably gonna be going all night long, at least for the next hour and a half or so, at least.
Can you give me a time frame where it would possibly make it to Missouri, like a time frame?
Oh Lord, Andre, what would you say on that one?
I would say in between 10 to midnight.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because I go to bed at 8:30, so I just want to make sure, just in case someone is camping this one.
It's 8:22 at my house right now, but I live in Eastern Time Zone because I live in South Carolina.
Yeah. And I got school in the morning, so hopefully by the time this thing goes, hopefully it doesn't last till 7 a.m. in the morning here in Missouri, because if it does, I'm gonna freak out, because
Yeah.
that's when we have school. So
I have school off Monday and Tuesday because tomorrow is we're celebrating Columbus Day tomorrow at my school, and then Tuesday's a teacher workday, students.
Let's celebrate Columbus Day, but I don't know what happened with that. But
Yeah, and then Tuesday's a teacher workday, so we don't have school Monday or Tuesday. So.
yeah, our teacher work day's on Friday.
Okay. Andre, have you gotten any new reports of anything?
Not at this time, but I will keep you
That's
updated.
Sal.
Okay.
That's Sal and New Straw now. Looking pretty bad.
What state is that in? What state?
Kansas. It's in Kansas state. It's literally looking the worst it's ever looked. Literally.
Neutron. Is it near Wichita?
Huh?
Is it near Wichita?
No, it's in Kansas.
Yeah, Wichita is in Kansas.
Oh yeah, it's near Lawrence. It's near
Lawrence.
or
No.
Osage City or Osage City, either one.
Osage City. Let's see here. Not seeing
Oh
that.
yeah, it is near Wichita. Yeah, it is near Wichita. It's on the northeast side of Wichita.
I see El Dorado, Andover, Chelsea, Whitwaker.
Keep going, keep going from El Dorado and keep going from I-35.
Okay.
I-35.
Hang on a second. Somebody just commented. I'm back. I found the news channel for Oklahoma City, and the weather guy looks really stupid, but they look really stupid. Wait. I'm back. I found the news channel for Oklahoma City, and the weather guy looks really stupid, but they really stupid phone haircut. LOL. Okay.
Are we still live?
Yes, I'm still live.
What do you think in Joplin sort of area? What time do you think we'll hit there? Joplin, Missouri.
Joplin, Missouri. Let's see here.
That's like before my state. That's before Missouri, Branson. So.
Where's Joplin in Missouri? I always forget.
That's near like.
Oh yes. Probably, I would say within the next maybe hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm guessing, considering right now most of the storms are moving at around 30 to 40 miles an hour. I would suggest probably the first line or like the first part of the line should be at the Joplin doorstep within the next hour and a half to 2 hours max.
Okay, so it may hit Joplin. So Joplin may get hit.
It could, but I think that by that time, I think the reason why everything is so severe right now is because everything has really been fueled by all the daytime heating. But now that the sun is going down, we might be actually losing some of the daytime heating that could have strengthened it a little bit more.
We had a lot of daytime heating, like it would just turn dark just now. So I mean,
right. So I think they've strengthened all to where they have gotten right now. I think they'll probably stay either this way for at least maybe another hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, and then they might go starting to die down. But I think probably Wichita or Joplin will probably see at least a good couple of storms probably.
And Branson probably because.
Oh, man, bald haircut. Okay. I didn't mean to put that. I'm using talk to speech. Okay. That's funny.
Even in Kansas right now, in Fort Scott, I mean, the storms are still pretty big. So, and that's even in front of the line. So that could hit us. I mean, that could like be.
Yeah. Thankfully, the hook at the
that could be in the.
Oh wow! They just issued a flash flood warning.
For what?
That the Supercell. They just issued a flood warning.
Okay. Yeah, these storms are looking pretty big right now. I think they might do something. I don't know.
Thankfully, the hook echo on the.
And then there's something trying to pop up near. That could be just the radar, but I'm thinking that rain because it's green and it's just, and it has orange. But that could also be the radar part of the radar being.
Right.
You know what it is. It's crazy. Yeah.
But thankfully, though, the hook.
These ones near Fort Scott are heading up towards Garden City and Butler. These are moving into the north direction. So
Yeah.
they could hit Butler and.
Thankfully, though, the hook echo on the tornado warning is dying down. Though it's not looking as impressive as it was. But I mean, it's heading right for Norman and more. Oklahoma City is just now getting hit.
What?
Oklahoma City is just now starting to get hit, but they're in the middle of the severe thunderstorm warning.
I mean, if these big cells keep doing what they're doing, like near Burlington and Ottawa, it could hit Kansas City, and it could be pretty.
Andre, there's a massive shift in wind direction. Let's see here. It's basically about 13 miles west of Oklahoma City. Anywhere like really just the west of Oklahoma City is all red on the velocity, and then it changes right over to green, and it is so bright.
Well, that's not good. I hope people are taking it seriously.
They better be. I really hope that they do. It's right near. Is that? Do you know where Yukon and Mustang is in Oklahoma?
Not on the top of my head, but
It's like maybe about 13 or.
Butler.
It's about like.
Having to Burlington.
Yeah, it's about like 13 or 14 miles west of Oklahoma City, but they're right in the middle of winds probably ranging of at least 40, 50, maybe 60 miles an hour.
These ones near that could head towards Billing. I'm just circling the area most likely gonna get hit. Joplin could get hit.
Yeah.
Like within a matter of, because it's like Miami, you got Ottawa, Crushing.
Yeah. You can always look up Oklahoma City.
Miami, the next big city would be Joplin, which is
Yeah.
a while from now, you know.
Why did you say you might get an emergency alert? If you live in North Carolina, why would you get an emergency alert? There's not really anything going on in North Carolina. Everything's going on in Oklahoma and Texas.
But I got like everything focused on these main cells right here, like these mains for cells.
Yeah. Andre, what are you doing?
Keep an eye on like near these big areas right here.
Oh. Sorry, everybody. My mic fell.
Coming right through here. I'm probably gonna be covering them because this is just like this could possibly get go through Nevada, Pittsburgh, Galena, Eldon, and keep going from there. But that's looking pretty big for that area.
Yeah. Andre, I'm about to hit 100 followers on Twitter.
yeah, thank you.
All over other areas as well, but.
Alright, I turned them off because that guy was being kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let me go back and explain to you what's going on right now with this particular cell. As you can see, it's just several Warren Storms right now. There's just so much going on with this particular supercell. This goes all the way from this area down through Oklahoma City. This is just an absolute monster of a supercell. It's just a massive squall line. There's just so much going on right now. I think I got in North Dakota News Channel set. Okay. Thankfully right now we only have one current active tornado warning. This has been going on for quite a while now. This storm has just been an absolute monster over the last half an hour or so, and it isn't dying down at all. You can see there's just been several different areas of rotation, and it just keeps on going, and it really is not stopping in the least way possible. So this is going to be a very active night for millions of people, especially over in this general area. So if anybody lives in this area, I really hope that everybody is taking shelter and heeding these warnings. Forget about the one I can't spell. Okay. Also, in case everybody that's watching, if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and also be sure to like the stream. It really helps out the channel a lot. This line is just absolutely incredible on radar. Unbelievable. Just look at this squall line. It's just absolutely incredible. Look at these winds. 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. It's just absolutely incredible. It's just a perfect squall line. Once again, let me explain what's going on. I sub? Okay. Gotcha, 357. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, I'll explain to you the setup. Area of low pressure here over the Four Corners region. Plenty of moisture being driven north from the eastern Pacific. Along with that, also moisture being driven north from the Gulf of Mexico. Dry line on the back of the area of low pressure indicated by these domes. Also a cold front indicated by the triangle. So really anywhere in this area is where we have the most severe action going on right now as we speak. And you can see that right here. That's exactly what we're seeing. And we've been seeing that all throughout the night, and we'll probably most likely continue that. Oklahoma City, you are now getting into some very, very, very heavy rain. You're going to be in it for probably a very long time, and you're going to be hit by very, very, very heavy winds, especially right here along this side. I mean, this storm is just an absolute beast. Oopsies. Come on, radar. This storm is just an absolute beast of a storm. Winds easily gusting over 80 miles an hour. And this is not that far away from Oklahoma City. The worst winds are probably around maybe 11 or 12 miles south, so just west of Oklahoma City. So it's not going to be long before Oklahoma City gets into the very heavy rain. I would honestly say right now the heaviest rain, honestly, for Oklahoma City is probably going to be no more than 4 miles away if it's not already hitting you very, very hard. So this is just one of a lot of very strong to severe storms that is going to be happening over the next 3 to 4 hours or so. It's going to be a very active night. Also, we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that has actually been ongoing over the last several hours. Over the last several minutes. This does expire in 10 minutes. Probably will be extended. This does include northwestern Osage County, located about 3 miles north of Burbank, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. So another very fast-moving system. We could potentially be seeing wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour and maybe hail the size of $50. Expect hail damage to vehicles, wind damage to roof sidings and also trees. Locations include Shielder, Granola, Webb City, Burbank, Foraker, and also Apperson. So if you were in this severe thunderstorm warning, you guys will definitely get to the lowest level of a sturdy building. Put as many walls between you and the outdoor world as possible. We're seeing large hail associated within this system. So a very, very, very dangerous and life-threatening system potentially ongoing right now as we speak. Just massive, massive, massive hail within this particular system right here. You can just see anywhere in this dark red, that's exactly where we have the potential for some very large hail. And as you might have guessed, we're still seeing a tornado event within this system. The rotation is really starting to die down a lot. But we're still seeing some minor rotation, and that is exactly why we still have a tornado warning ongoing right now. We'll go ahead and see if the National Weather Service continues this. Kevin Dukes commented, keep me posted. I definitely will, Mr. Dukes. I appreciate it. Anything I can answer for you, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or concerns you might have. That's why I'm here. It's my job. In case you're brand new to the channel, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content. It really does help out the channel a lot. I found the real covers. It was ABC instead of NBC. Okay, that's good. Very, very good. I'm live. Wait, I live in Branson, remember? Not sure I do, Mr. Dukes. Not sure if I remember that. What state is that? If you don't mind reminding me. This storm is just an absolute beast. This whole line really is, honestly. This whole cell right here is just an absolute monster. And just look at the winds with this thing. Wow. Oklahoma City is getting so very close. to some very, very, very strong winds. Now, about 10 miles or so, I mean, probably actually 7 miles or so from the strongest winds. I will get you update schedule. I will get you update schedule. Oh, it's me. That guy. Oh, you created the space on your, on Twitter. Oh, okay. I will get your updates you don't have. What do you mean? I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Dang, I've been going live for almost 2 hours now. In case anybody that's watching isn't already subscribed. Wait, I thought I removed at 1. What do you mean you thought you removed at 1? Gotcha. Okay. Let me know what you mean by I thought I removed at 1. It's kind of... Alright, you just retracted that. I looked for your YouTube stream. Gotcha. Okay. Once again, if any of you aren't subscribed to the channel, definitely be sure to subscribe. There's a lot more great stuff coming. Be sure to always turn on notifications so that way whenever I go live or post any videos or updates, you always get notified on YouTube. And also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content of the stream. It really helps out my channel a lot. A huge shout out to everything else like that. I think I'm just tired. That's all. Okay. Well, you can go to bed if you want. You don't have to stay on here. As long as you're updated on what's going on, then you can head out. I just want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on here. Wow, Oklahoma City is getting very, very close to the worst action. I'm actually going to pull up the radar on my phone and see what's going on here. Let's see here. There's just lightning all over. How do you do Skywarn on radar scope? What do you mean by that? Skywarn. I removed a comment, but you said before it was removed. Okay. What do you mean? How do you do Skywarn on radar scope? Like, for Skywarn, like, look for Skywarn spotters, chasers. I don't think you can do that on radar scope. Let me see if I can search that up. Hang on a second. I don't think you can see that on radar scope, honestly. Yeah, I don't think you can see anybody on radar scope. Wow, Oklahoma City is about to get in it to win it, bro. In case any of the kids are watching, they're about to be in the thick of it. Into the thick of it, however that goes. Oh, we still have a tornado warning out. Mr. Duke, are you, Mr. Kevin, are you subscribed yet? Oh, okay. Tornado warning, including Norman. And where else is this? Alright, so they're about to extend the warning. You'll see it pop up any second now on the radar. They just went ahead and extended this warning about this bit farther right here. So you'll see within the next couple seconds. I'll keep my little drawing up there until it's issued so that way we know that there's a warning there. Any second now you'll see it coming up. Alright, let's close out of this. And there she is, brand new warning. Probably still seeing some radar rotating indication right there. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and start ending up the stream. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now, and I'm getting a little tired. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up tonight's stream. I really do appreciate y'all joining and trusting me to bring you up to date on the latest coverage on this severe weather outbreak. If you aren't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button turn on notifications, and also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content. Also be sure to check out my website at www.liamsweather.org. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description so that way you all can go ahead and check it out. I'll stay on here just for a couple more minutes in case any of you have any more questions, comments, or concerns, and then I'll go ahead and end up the stream. Give y'all until about maybe another 2 to 3 minutes to ask me anything you might have before I end up the stream. Alrighty, about a minute left, and I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Any questions y'all might have, I'll be more than happy to answer them right before I end the stream. Alrighty, so I'm not really seeing any more questions in the comments. I'm guessing everybody knows what's going on. Once again, I thank you for joining me tonight for... Wait, is Tulsa gonna get the storm? Yes, let me see here. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes, so to answer your question, Miss Carol Jones, yes, you will probably get something in Tulsa. This whole band is actually heading more in this general direction at around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Actually, I hate to make you worried or so, but you're actually probably going to be in one of the worst spots, not to make you worried or anything, but really anywhere in this area right here, from Oklahoma City down to Tulsa, is where we had the most severe weather possible. So, I'm not sure exactly what time it is there because I live on the eastern coast. But over the next 2 hours or so, you will most likely see some very strong to severe thunderstorms. You'll probably get a severe thunderstorm warning, if not potentially a tornado warning. I don't think you'll probably see a tornado, but still treat it as if it was a tornado warning. So, yes, to answer your question, you probably will get something tonight. I'm not exactly sure what it will be, but it probably will be at least a severe thunderstorm or not. But just always be prepared for whatever is going to be happening. How bad is it in Oklahoma City? It is absolutely terrible in Oklahoma City right now. They are, as some kids say, in the thick of it right now. They are right in the middle of the very strong winds. They're right in the middle of the very heavy rain. So Oklahoma City is getting absolutely slammed right now, and they'll probably be that way for at least another 30 to 45 minutes until finally everything might start to calm down. I hope that answered your question, Miss Carol. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like for me to answer. I'll be more than happy to answer anything else you might have. And also, as far as how far the storm is from Tulsa, the one storm that we are most concerned about right now is about 100 miles away from you, and the other one right here is about 80 miles or so. Thank you. I have family there. I'm in Florida. Ooh, okay. I would, if they're not already asleep yet, I would definitely give them a call. And say, hey, I just watched, a meteorologist do a live update on YouTube, and he said that Tulsa is probably going to be getting some very bad storms. So I would definitely recommend giving them a call and, giving them a heads up, considering what they could be experiencing over the next, I would say, maybe hour to 2 hours, probably less than that. Thank goodness I live in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That is very good. Thank goodness you're not anywhere near this tornado outbreak. Alrighty. Anything else that you would like for me to be answered? Anything else that you would like for me to answer? I'll stay on for another minute or so to answer anything you might have. I don't have any family in Oklahoma. The only family I have here is in Florida. That's good. I'm glad nobody else's family is in the danger zone except for Miss Carol's. I wish that her family was in the danger zone, but you can only do so much, unfortunately. Alrighty. Anything else that you would like for me to answer for you? Except with my stupid old aunt lives down the road. Okay. Alrighty, so that is going to go ahead and end up tonight's stream. Once again, I really do appreciate y'all watching and trusting me to bring you up to date on the latest coverage on the severe weather outbreak. Once again, if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so that way you always get notified whenever I do videos or I'm doing live streams just like I'm doing right now. And also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content. And last but not least, definitely be sure to check out my website listed in the comment section down below at www.liamsweather.org.